We are gathered here today to pay our respects and our final wishes to Harry Kane, formerly of Tottenham Hotspur, now of Bayern Munich, one of the biggest clubs in the planet. Harry Kane leaves Tottenham as their all-time record goal scorer, having won a grand total of 0 trophies. Yes, you heard correct, 0. How you doing, mate?
I'm good. Season's here. Kane's finally showing some ambition. He's gone to probably top 5 clubs on the planet. And if it wasn't for Levy, he probably would have won a trophy tomorrow.
Yeah, he's made him sit at an airport for 8 hours so he couldn't get registered in time, isn't he?
Listen,
Good
mate.
old Daniel Levy, showing all that loyalty to Harry Kane after getting 100 million quid for him after 10 years of service and all of that. Kind of crazy, isn't it? I can see that you're heartbroken deep inside. You might, on the outside, you might think that you're not. Yeah, and you might show that you're not, but deep down inside, this hurts, doesn't it?
Yeah, of course it does.
We're a community here. Talk to me. We're all here for you.
Of course
it's like therapy for you.
That's what Rand says. Do you know what it is? It's like we're sitting here now, and it's all the fans are coming out, all rivals saying we're going to get relegated, right? Which is
getting relegated.
Cool. But what I want us to like, I'm not saying I want us to be like player for player, but if you watch the way Brighton play, it's very similar to us, and they did well last year. They didn't have a player scoring 30 goals. For Harry Kane right now, he needs to go and win trophies.
Hold on, can I stop you right there? Sorry to cut you off. You said the way Brighton play is very similar to Tottenham.
Yeah.
But when's this?
Well, that's the way Postecoglou plays.
Oh, you mean now? Sorry, I thought you meant last season. I was going to say
the way he played. The way we played against Barca in pre-season, right?
I watched it. You absolutely bottled that as well.
But that 16-year-old pulled Reguilon's pants down. Absolutely. But for 80 minutes, mate, we were.
I think it was actually Perisic, wasn't it? It was Perisic he ruined. He sent him back to Inter Milan.
He ruined him, and he ruined Reguilon.
16.
Like, Reguilon's not. You know when you've been ruined that bad, right? You got to fake an injury. He's sitting there like, oh, my hamstring. No, he just pulled your pants down, mate. Let's be honest. Like, that's how bad it was. But we're sitting here now. You know, we've got no captain now because Kane's gone.
No, stop. Let me stop you there. I've heard a little rumor through the grapevine, and it's a mighty fine grape. Eric Dyer is going to be captain.
Oh, mate. Yeah, if Eric Dyer does this season, you know he gets the testimonial.
It's written in the stars. It's written in the stars. This is your football club, mate. The club shop was queuing around the block the other day. I don't know why you're all moaning. Like, why are you moaning? You were buying the merch the other day.
I'm negative.
Why are you moaning?
I'm not a Tottenham fan. Mate, honestly, we're sitting here. We've always been this club. You know it. We've always been this club that's had one great player, like Ginola, Sheringham, Berbatov, Bow, Kane, Waddle, Hoddle. We've never had, in recent years, a full assembled unit. We did under Poch, and then we went 587 days without signing a player, which is the record is the Premier League record for not signing a player. We imagine going 3 transfer windows without signing a player. 3 transfer windows. Look, it is what it is, mate. I mean, everyone's going to be the amount of DMs I've had. How does it feel? Why are you crying? It is what it is, mate. I'm not emotional to players. No player's bigger than the club. You know, you've had it.
You've got to that acceptance now. No players, mate. Harry Kane is your club. Let's just deep this. Let's just dissect.
He's not anymore, though, is he?
No, let's just dissect this. The whole reason, Tottenham are known by anyone is because of Harry Kane.
And Kane and Son, yeah.
Thank you. So they are bigger than your club then?
Well, they're not. Well,
if Son leaves, you're totally finished. Because now you've got half your fan base leaving. Harry Kane is your best player by a country mile. That ain't even up for debate. He's one of the best players in the world, let alone Tottenham.
Best striker in the world, in my opinion.
I'd go with Haaland in terms of output recently, but that's recency bias. But footballing wise, football player, technical ability, footballing, reading of the game and stuff like that, he excels at everything. There's nothing he's bad at. Yeah, he is probably in that term, he probably is the best striker on the planet. But in terms of sheer output, Haaland. Yeah, but either way, like he is bigger than Tottenham.
Take either of them, wouldn't you? You take either of them.
Oh, all day long. Man City would have took Harry Kane. That didn't happen.
Didn't they?
That didn't happen. But this all comes back to Daniel Levy. Yeah, like your fans are all queuing up outside the club shop. You see the queue. The queue was a mile long.
That's why I won't go.
That's not even a joke, though. I'm not exaggerating for people that don't know. That queue was a mile long, mate, for that club shop.
We've just announced our away kit on a day that Harry Kane leaves his football club. Right. Just announced our away kit. On the same day of the season, right? But everyone's having a go at Levy. Like everyone's crucifying Levy. I think Levy's dealt with this pretty well. We've just got 103 million quid fee. It goes up to 120 million for a guy that didn't want to be here, right? And a guy that's got 1 year left on his contract. Name another player in the world right now that will be worth £100 million, other than Mbappe or Haaland or whoever it is. There's not many out there that's 100 million with 1 year left on his deal. Like you played 100 million for Rice with 2 years left on his deal, and he's a younger player.
He actually had 1 year left.
Yeah, but they had the option to extend.
But they didn't extend it, so he had 1 year.
All right, so we've got we've got 2 million less, and he's 5 years younger. Like but he'll go to Bayern Munich. He'll go to that league and absolutely destroy it. I think he'll get 30, 35 goals in that league comfortably.
He'll cook, bro. He's got Gnabry, he's got Coman. Yeah, he's got like Muller behind him, Sane. Bro, he's sourcing out there. Yeah, but they ain't bought him for that. They win the league every year, 11 in a row. Yeah,
they need two or three more players, and they'll be up there for the Champions League.
They need another centre back and another midfielder, and they'll compete. I still think they're third favourites for Champions League without that. But if they get them 2 players, yeah, I think they got a great chance if they keep him fit, which I think he will. It's not as intense, is it? Like he'll run right in that league. He runs right.
Everyone's saying that's what I don't get right. I mean, we've got one of the most clapped fan bases, clapped, tapped, stupid, whatever you want to say. Right, our fan base is one of the worst.
Sorry, carry on watching. Somebody's at my door. Go on.
Someone messaged me today. Right, get this. Someone messaged me today saying it's a lack of ambition to join Bayern Munich. All right, let's actually take that in. It's a lack of ambition to join Bayern Munich. That doesn't even make sense. It'd be a lack of ambition to stay at Tottenham and reject Bayern Munich. Like we're sitting here now, the Premier League season starts in 1 hour and 7 minutes. And I've got fans telling me that it's a lack of ambition. He would rather win a League Cup at Spurs and join Bayern. What are these fans talking about? Bayern Munich are probably...
They're the third biggest club in the world.
Yeah.
Fourth. They're in the top 5 for sure.
You say Man United, Liverpool, Real Madrid, Barca, Bayern.
No, I put Real Madrid top.
Yeah, in whatever order you want to put it in. Yeah,
I wouldn't even I'd put Bayern above Liverpool. Real Madrid. Yeah, Real Madrid, Man United, Barcelona. You could switch them 2 around. And then I'd say Bayern Munich are probably the 4th biggest team in the world.
And people are saying the league's a step down. That's fine. But the game's about winning trophies.
Yeah, it's not all about Premier League football. And this is what Bayern Munich understand, yeah? Right, so I see somebody yesterday, I was watching a show, I think it was Terry's show, the Top 6 show. And they were talking about the Caicedo deal. We'll come to that in a bit, yeah? But let me just keep cooking, right? But yeah, in the comments, people were saying, but yeah, winning other leagues is irrelevant. Go and ask Benfica fans if it's irrelevant. Go and ask AC and Juve fans if it's irrelevant.
Celtic and Rangers.
Celtic and Rangers if it's irrelevant. Yeah, it's not irrelevant, but this is the snobbery of Premier League football fans. They would rather just qualify for a Champions League and not win anything than have a title in another country, which is why you've got so many of your fans sitting there going, oh, well, you know, he's going to go and win an irrelevant league. It ain't irrelevant. It is their league. Yeah.
No one said about Sadio Mane, did they? He's got a lack of ambition joining them. And
let me tell you right now, yeah? Let me tell you right now, if Bayern Munich played Tottenham right now, they'd slap you more than 7-2. Yeah? Oh, yeah. They slapped you 7-2 when you were decent. You were half decent, yeah? They absolutely wiped the floor with you at your ground. Serge Gnabry bagged 4 and put London is red, right? It's about Champions League for them. Yes, their league's not great, and they're the best team in it. Doesn't matter. Man City run this league. So is our league the same? Is our league a farmers league? But this is an online thing. Oh, it's a farmers league. All right, mate. How comes Bayern always get to the latter stages then with the Champions League?
Dortmund.
Yeah, how do they always get to the latter stages? When was the last time you got to one final in your history? Yeah, we've been to one final in our history of the Champions League. We've been to one semi other than that. Yeah, well, Bayern Munich won it 3-4 years ago.
They've won it 5 times, haven't they?
I think so. Yeah, yeah, and they got to the quarters before they got pammed by Man City. Yeah, how many quarterfinals did Tottenham got to? How many quarters have we got to? So when people want to sit and chat rubbish, right? They just do it just for clout online, mate. Yeah, Bayern Munich are one of the biggest 5 clubs on the planet. Yeah, yes, you may have more income than them. Yes, it may be a tougher league. And all
yes, we might have a skywalk on the longest bar and Beyonce. The game's about trophies, mate.
It is about trophies. And at the end of the day, listen, the Premier League is harder to win than the Bundesliga. I think that's fact, yeah? But at the same time, Man City are turning this into a farmers league. Yeah, and Bayern Munich, if Bayern Munich don't have the pool of Real Madrid, yeah, but Bayern Munich still have a bigger pool than most of our clubs in this league. They have a bigger pool than Arsenal, bigger pool than Tottenham, to a certain degrry. Yeah, like Harry Kane's leaving the Premier League where he could go.
Do you know he's a record signing for Bundesliga?
Yeah, I think was it Martinez from Atleti was the record signing before that, 80 mil?
Yeah, the French centre back.
Yeah, they bought him from Atleti for about 80 mil. I think that was euros, 80 million euros. But again, Bayern Munich broke the record. But this is the thing with that league, man, and it's that league's exactly the same as the Premier League was when Fergie was the manager of Man United. Yeah, any player who don't play for Bayern, who's the best player in the league other than the Bayern players, we're buying them. Yeah, and that's what they've done for years. Yeah, Jude Bellingham just finished second with Dortmund and they flogged him. Dortmund should be saying, no, we're going to invest, we're going to do this and that. But they don't. They just bend over for Dortmund. Yeah, how many players are transferred from Dortmund to Bayern and Bayern to Dortmund?
Oh,
there's
all
loads.
the time, mate.
Yeah, so I do get why people cuss that league. But at the same time, yeah, let's not pretend that they ain't a massive football club. They're one of the biggest in the world. Yeah, bro, I live in Spain, yeah? You know this. You know where I live. Yeah, bro.
Been to your place many times.
All down this area, yeah, you see Bayern Munich shirts. And that's not just Germans on holiday. I see Bayern Munich shirts everywhere. Yeah, more than Atleti shirts. And Atleti are a Spanish club. Third biggest club in Spain. I see Bayern shirts everywhere. They're huge. Man United, Liverpool, Bayern. Don't see so many Arsenal, but I don't even think they sell the Arsenal shirt in the JD Sports here. They sell the Bayern one, though.
So to be fair, I don't blame them for selling that because that
second one.
I mean, that looks like something out of Scary Movie.
It's horrible, isn't it? The home kit's nice, but the away one, not for me. Man said you don't see Bayern shirts anywhere. Bro, I see them all over the gaff. I can't lie. Maybe that's because I'm in Europe. I don't know. Maybe.
See a lot of Bayern shirts in London.
Bayern are huge. Like, don't underestimate how big Bayern Munich are. They are huge. Same with Benfica. I see Benfica. I know I'm close to Portugal. I see Benfica shirts all around here. And it's not just Portuguese people wearing them. Yeah, Benfica, I think at one point, I don't think they are anymore, but Bayern Munich, in fact, maybe it is Bayern Munich. I'll have to Google it in a second. They had the most paying club members, yeah, until maybe the last 5-6 years was Benfica. They had more club members, people paying for active memberships to get tickets for that club than any club in the world, Benfica. Yeah, when you go, oh, yeah, it's a farmers league. Shut up, man. But Benfica are huge. Bayern are huge. Yeah, Bayern are big in America. There you go. Bayern are
No one says anything about Ajax. When you got Ajax, PSV, AZ Kilmar, and Feyenoord competing for the league title, no one says anything about that's a pony league. But everyone wants to go and buy their players. How many quality players have come out of Ajax and PSV and Feyenoord the last 20 years? Hundreds.
Bro, Suarez came out of there.
Zlatan, Eriksson, Vertonghen, Gravenberch. I mean, the list goes on and on and on.
Yeah, it's crazy. Big up everyone inside, man. 1,200 people inside. I am doing a watch along on Lee Reacts for the Man City game. So make sure that it redirects you straight there after this ends anyway. But make sure you are firing the likes up. Sub to Henry, he's very upset today. It's been a tough day.
Plug. We are 61 subs off of 15.1k.
Come on, get that done, people. There's 1,225 in the building, including Facebook. So come on, make sure you get that sorted. Big up to Chris for the donation. Sorry, Henry, it's going to be a long season for you. I'm sad to see him leave the league. When do you think he returns? That's a good question, actually, because I was going to ask you that. Do you think he will come back? Because it's only a 4-year deal.
Yeah. There's a buyback written in that deal, 1,000,000%.
Yeah, like Levy's going to buy him back.
He will, mate. We did it with Bal.
Well,
We did it with Jermaine Defoe. We did it with Crouch. We did it with Robbie Keane.
Well, maybe.
Mate, this is what he does. The only one we didn't buy back is the complete moron that joined your club.
Big soul, yeah? Big soul.
I had someone in my DMs yesterday because I said I did an all-time Premier League Spurs 11 and my centre-backs, I said, forget Toby, forget Jan, forget how great they were. The two centre-backs, all-time Premier League 11, should be King and Campbell. Everyone knows that. Ledley King and Sol Campbell, they're the best two centre-backs Tottenham have had in the Premier League. Oh, no, you're negative. We can't have him back. I was like, take the emotion out of it. Sol Campbell is a better set defender than Toby Alderweireld and Jan Vertonghen.
Fact.
Like,
yeah, it's not even debatable.
We tried.
I think he's better than Ledley King. Yeah, Ledley King was always injured, but if Ledley stayed fit and had the longevity, yeah, I think Ledley King would have pissed all over Sol Campbell because he was unbelievable.
If he stays fit, he's a joke.
Mm. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, it's actually mad. But, bro,
you're buzzing with this news, aren't you? Like, be honest, you are buzzing.
Somebody just put in the chat that Bayern Munich are big in terms of football, but not big in terms of global fan base. I've just Googled it. I don't know how reliable this is, but it says they've got the ninth biggest fan base in the world. Bayern Munich. They're huge. Don't underestimate how big Bayern Munich are.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they've got 300,000 registered members at their club that can buy tickets. Yeah. They're the ninth biggest. Yeah. They have over 100,000 fans on social media. Obviously, not all of them will be Bayern fans, but they have 295,000 registered members at their football club that can actively try and get tickets. Yeah, Bayern Munich is massive, mate. I'm telling you, they are a huge football club. Yeah, I don't know how reliable that is. It's called Top Soccer Blog, and that was December 26, 2022. Yeah, but they are huge. Yeah, they are a massive.
Have you done your Premier League predictions for the season yet?
I've done them on the stream the other day. Yeah, I think Man U will finish above us. I've seen people putting Man City third. I'm like, what are you chatting?
So tell me your top 7. Go on. Who wins the league?
Man City, the only serious club in the league. Man United second. Arsenal third. I think I put Liverpool fourth, but after what's happened in the last 24 hours, not so sure. So I'd have to go maybe Chelsea. They got one game a week. If they get Caicedo, then I'd put them top 4. Fifth, I'd go Liverpool. But then again, it depends what by the end of the transfer window, this will change again. Yeah, sixth, I'd probably go Villa. 7th, Newcastle. 8th, Tottenham.
8th?
Yeah. You ain't got anything, mate. You got nothing.
I think 8th's a bit harsh, but
how's it harsh?
The manager will get us playing football. You know that. I know that.
Yeah. Where did you finish last season?
Yeah, but last season we had Brexit football Conte. I went all the way up to Sheffield.
Hold on. Slow down. You had Brexit football that when you sacked him, you were sat 4th.
Yeah, but mate, we're counter-attacking Middlesbrough in the cup.
Where did you finish?
Mate, yeah, you're right, but we're counter-attacking Middlesbrough in the cup.
Okay, I watched you against Barcelona the other night. All the gear, no idea. You look good. Nice playing out from the back and all of that. It looked lovely, yeah, and that's what you'll get with him. And I told you this because I've watched a bit of Celtic. Yeah, but ultimately, when the pressure came on towards the last 10 minutes, they equalised and then they done you in the last minute and then ruined you in stoppage time. And you're going to see that time and time again. Pretty football can't finish your chances, especially with Kane not there now, yeah, which he won't play in the other night. That is Tottenham this season. That game that you watched against Barcelona, go and watch it back tonight. Yeah, when your takeaway arrives, sit back, watch the whole game again. That is Tottenham without Kane. Nice, pretty passes. Nice creating chances, having some good shots. Oh, Basuma was brilliant in that game, by the way. Yeah, he was unbelievable.
It's going to be like a new signing for us, isn't he?
But ultimately, when it comes to the crunch, you will concede 2, 3, 4 goals. Yeah, against half-decent teams. You'll score a couple, but you'll miss your dinner because Kane ain't there. And then they'll go and sucker punch you. And that is Tottenham this season, all the way down.
That was a Tottenham team, though, without a lot of our first team.
Yeah, but you still had a lot of your first team playing.
We didn't have
Richarlison
Romero,
played, did
Madison,
nothing.
Son, Romero,
Yeah.
Udogie.
Yeah, well, come on, Udogie's not a first teamer. Let's be real. He's just
He's going to be starting for us.
That's what I'm saying. So you can't put him in the first team category. Come on. Yeah. Madison didn't play. Kane didn't play. Son didn't play.
Romero as well.
Romero didn't play. But ultimately, you still had the core of your first team. Yeah. You still had Eric Dyer on the pitch. Oliver Skip scored twice.
Oh, mate. Ollie skipped.
Just give him the captain's armband. It wouldn't surprise me.
I had a fan say to me the other day that he can be our Scholesy. And I went, mate, dream on. Ollie Skip. It's laughable, mate.
He's never seen Scholesy play. He's never seen Scholesy play football, if you're saying that, mate.
I'm going to go City to win the league. Second, your lot. Third, United. Fourth, Liverpool. Fifth, Chelsea. Sixth, Newcastle. Seventh, us. Eighth, Brighton. And ninth, Villa. But I think Villa will win. I think they'll win the Conference League, though.
Ninth. Wait, you know they're in for Zanola?
Yeah. They're going to sign him as well.
Yeah. Mate, they've made some good signing. I've watched a bit of Villa in the preseason. I watched them against Brentford. They were really good in that. Really good in that. Like,
we've got 100 million to spend, though. If we go and get Tap Sober and a DM, I'll say we'll finish sixth. If we don't,
I don't think you're getting that Tap Sober. I think he's going to end up at United for Harry Maguire replacement.
We got to go spend money now. We got 100 million quid, and they've paid 60 million of it up front. We got to go and get another centre back. Go and get a centre back and a DM. Put Romero on the bench.
Where did you say you'd finish?
Seventh. If we get a centre back,
why are you having to go at me for saying eighth?
Because eighth's a bit harsh. Eighth's outside of Europe, isn't it?
Oh, okay. So now you want to be in the conference there. Okay.
Mate, we haven't won anything. We haven't won a major honour. I mean, for 15 years. Do you know what'll happen? I bet you Tottenham win a trophy the next 3 years now. Kane's not there.
Do you know what would be funny is if Bayern didn't win anything and Tottenham won a trophy this season? That'd be hilarious. Although it wouldn't be hilarious for me as an Arsenal fan. Yeah, but it would just be funny that he leaves and the year he leaves, you win something. But you ain't winning nothing.
You got Forest on Saturday. I think you'll absolutely spank them.
Well, they've been shocking in pre-season, mate. Literally getting
4-5-0 comfortably.
Maybe it's an early kickoff. We're not good at them.
Yeah, no, but Arteta will be like, "Come on, guys! Come on, guys!
You can do it, guys!"
Yeah, it'll be all over it like tramping hot chips. Right?
Yeah, it's a bump in the light, guys. Don't worry. We go again. We bloody do this, guys. We can do it, guys. Don't worry about last season, guys. We go and show Man City what we got. Did you hear Pep in his press conference? They said, "Yeah, you've lost three community shields in a row." He goes, "Yeah." And they said, "What do you put that down to?" He goes, "Well, the fact that we won the league 3 times." What a legend.
the fact that they've just done a treble, mate.
He goes, "Yeah, the fact that we won the league 3 times is why we've ended up here losing them." Yeah, that was just such a diss at everyone. I thought it was funny, man. Big up Anand, man. Kane is leaving Spurs and nobody even cares on Twitter because everyone's bloody infested on Caicedo saga. Greatest transfer saga I've seen. Let me get your thoughts on that, man. Yeah, tell me what you think of that. Like, obviously, we see the breaking news at like 1 a.m. Liverpool 110 mil. Yeah, and we're like, okay. But for me, Fabrizio didn't do the here we go. So I was like, okay. There's still something to this. And then we've woken up today and he's refusing to go to Liverpool. He's saying, no, I want Chelsea.
It's a bit mad, though, because they didn't put 50 million down on for Lavia and they've gone and put 100 million down on the table for Caicedo. Now, Caicedo's the better player, but I don't think he's 60 million pounds worth of player better. Like, you could get Lavia and go and get another midfielder and have 2 really good midfielders other than Caicedo. Like, he's going to go Chelsea. And with Chelsea, with Enzo and Caicedo, that is going to be a great partnership. But I think if I'm Liverpool and you've got Lavia who wants to join the club and will be a good player, like, just get it done, mate. But
Liverpool are muddy though, isn't they? Because look at it. I don't know if that's a true quote. Chelsea are understood to be close to signing Lavia as well. If they sign Caicedo and Lavia, Liverpool are getting Douglas Luiz on deadline day, mate. That's it. Like they've shown their hand with that though. They've gone all in 110 mil. Yeah. Now every single football club on the planet knows that if Liverpool want their DM, well, we know you've got 110 mil. Yeah, they've ruined themselves, mate. They have they've shot themselves in the foot so badly, yeah, that I don't see how they get top 4. Yeah, they need 2 midfielders anyway and a centre back. Liverpool. Yeah, but now Caicedo's not going there. Lavia could be going Chelsea as well. And Rance just said this to me. He goes, if I'm Todd Bowley, I'm saying, yo, phone up Lavia and say, yo, they never wanted you, big man. they bid little money for you and then go and throw 60 million quid more, like you said, for Caicedo. But don't worry, we got Caicedo anyway. So when we stop off at Brighton to pick him up, we might as well come to Southampton and get you. Yeah, bro, it's mad. It's actually mad. Like, big up my guy in the chat as well. It says they're stingy, FSG. I don't think they're stingy. They just ain't got a clue what they're doing.
It's like Levy. That's all it is.
How can you throw 110 million at one player after throwing 50 at another? And the player that you've thrown the 60 million more at ain't even agreed personal terms with you. And you've booked him a medical. Like, that is literally insane.
Mate, if Chelsea get Lavia and Caicedo, I think they'll get top 4.
Yeah, I'd switch Chelsea and Liverpool right round.
100%.
Yeah, where did I put Chelsea? 6th in it? I put Liverpool 5th, Chelsea 6th. Yeah,
man, I'm looking at
sorry, I'm lying. I already had Chelsea above them with. I said if they get Caicedo, if they get Lavia, they're cementing top 4, and I had Liverpool 5th, so it's the same anyway.
Who do you reckon's going to score the most goals for you this season?
Martinelli.
17, 18 goals.
I reckon touching 20 all comps. Yeah, he's our best player.
What about Gibraltar guard?
Well, listen, we're playing Nottingham Forest tomorrow, so he sings that North London Forever stupid song under his breath apparently and gets goosebumps, mate.
Can we sing that song?
Huh?
What? I'm not saying we ever would, but what happens if Tottenham starts singing that song? Because it doesn't say anything about Arsenal in it.
Well, you always try and copy us, didn't you?
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got a new stadium. We got a new stadium.
Yeah. Have you seen that Borat clip?
Yeah. Yeah. That's exactly what it is. You sold Henry, we've sold Kane.
No, mate, you can have that song because it should never be Arsenal's song.
You had a great run under Arteta. We had a great run under Poch.
We get Champions League final. You get Champions League final.
There you go. The only thing is, you win FA Cups and trophies, and we get the Tiger Cup and the Audi Cup.
Don't worry. We've done a pre-season treble, mate. We're all good. Yeah, we won the cup in America. I can't remember what it was called. Yeah, and then we won the Emirates Cup, and then we've won a plate. So, yeah, we're feasting, man. We just need the knife and fork to complete the set. We're all good. We're all good, mate. Life's good. Yeah. Like, Borat is class. I can't lie. Borat is that film is hilarious, man. Imagine trying to make that film now. Yeah, it'd never go to air.
Yeah,
I'm surprised it's still allowed to be aired. Yeah, with the way the world's gone. It's crazy. I want to ask you as well. Yeah, Man City are playing tonight. Let me get this super chat first. End of last season, Spurs fans are saying let him go. He's done all he can. Go to a big club and win. Yeah, pre-season now a lot of Spurs fans saying don't sell. Bro, they're the most confused fan base on the planet, other than Arsenal fans.
We should have sold Kane in July and brought the manager and a new striker and slowly embedded him in with the team. Now we've just sold our best player on the day the season starts. Postecoglou has got, I give massive props to this geezer, right? Because every single press conference they're bombarding him with Kane questions. Now we've got no captain, no number 9. Right, we're gonna have to stick R9 up front, Richarlison. Who's gonna be Tottenham's captain?
Eric Dyer, I told you.
If they give it to Son, it's a disgrace. I'd give it to Basuma or Maddison.
Eric Dyer.
Basuma, mate. That's what we should do.
He's quality. I can't lie. He is a quality footballer. Yeah, I watched him closely in that Barcelona game, mate. The way he was dropping his shoulder and going past people. Yeah, decent footballer. Yeah, I'd still take him at Arsenal. He's a top player. Same with Maddison. I'm fuming he went there. Yeah, but I think you'll give it to Eric Dyer. Who's your longest serving player? Is it Eric Dyer?
Dyer or Davies, one of the two. I thought we
all roads lead to Eric Dyer. He's going to play every game. He gets the club. He's loyal. He's stayed, not like Harold. Do you know what I mean? All roads lead, to Eric Dyer. If Eric Dyer becomes your captain, mate, oh my days, your club's already finished anyway, but it's dead and buried. Yeah, he's been there 9 years, isn't he? He's been there 9 years, so this will be his 10th year. Oh my God, no wonder.
Laughable, absolutely laughable that Eric Dyer has been at our football club for nearly a decade.
That's actually insane. I can't lie. What do you think you need to get top 4? Like, real talk, you said 7th you'll finish, yeah? What do you actually think you need? Because I think you've got a decent manager. Yeah, I don't think he's like elite, because he ain't. Yeah, but I think he's a very good manager. Yeah, and he'll get you a style of play, and you will. Well, you see that against Barcelona the other night. The way you're passing around, yeah, they're pressing real high up, and you're just casual with the ball playing out, and then ended up getting a shot and goal. I think you actually got a goal in there off of the back of it. Can't remember. It was either a shot and goal or a goal. Yeah, but what do you think you need to kick on to that top 4? While you do that, I need to go and spray my. This ulcer is killing me, man.
Yeah, no worries. What do we need? A DM, 100%. A new centre back. DM, a new centre back. 1,000,000%. And a forward, nothing will be up there, right up there. Couple more midfielders to get top 4, and that'd be it. But listen, we are 61 subs off of 15.1k. A little shameless plug to anyone that wants to subscribe. There's 1,200 people in here. If only 1% subscribed, that'd be greatly appreciated. Skip will be Spurs captain. If that happens, it's absolutely embarrassing. If we get a DM, another centre back, and another forward, I think we'll be right up there. If we let's say we get tapped sober hypothetically, right, and a DM, I don't think there's no reason why we could, like, Chelsea aren't that much stronger than us. I mean, who's got a better midfield? Well, at the moment, they ain't even got a midfield. Dyer captain at Maguire West Ham captain. Bro, forget.
Yeah, Maguire's going to be captain if he goes West Ham. They've already said. Yeah, apparently it's already out there. The ex-West Ham employee who got pretty much everything spot on about Declan Rice, yeah, has said that if Harry Maguire goes West Ham, he's going to be captain. He's been told by Moyes already.
Why? But he's only just. I don't agree with that. I don't know. I don't agree with that. He's only literally just turning up.
Well, you just said give Maddison the captain armband. Make your mind up.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That is true. Maddison's a better player, isn't he?
Yeah, it doesn't matter about how the quality of the player is. It's about the experience.
I'd rather give it to Bissouma. He's been here, been in the Premier League, 4 years, had a season at the club now.
Yeah, but Harry Maguire's England international, plays very well for England, played in Champions League games, won a League Cup. That's the only trophy.
Dyer's an England international. I don't want him, though.
It's not about what you want, Henry. It's about what they're going to do. Yeah, your manager, as much as you're invested in him, you got all the stocks in him early and all that. Yeah, trust me. Make sure you sub to Henry because this season is going to be prime banter. Yeah, him and X. Yeah, I love watching them. As soon as they go 1-0 down, I'm in their stream straight away. Yeah, I remember the Bournemouth game when you were jumping around like an idiot. Yeah, when you equalised, I said, "Why are you cheering a draw?" Yeah, only for a minute later them to score the third.
Oh, mate.
That went fine. Hey, we ain't seen nothing yet, right? This season is gonna be peak for you lot. Yeah, you are gonna get pammed so many times this season. It's gonna be insane. Like, honestly, you'll win a lot of games. Yeah, like 3-4-0. You'll slap a few teams up, Luton maybe. Yeah, with all due respect, like some of the lower teams. Yeah, but you are gonna get absolutely hammered this season at times. Yeah, bro. Now Harold's gone. Yeah, we're winning every North London derby for the foreseeable. Yeah, thank God he's gone, mate. That guy terrorised us.
Have you seen your lot? I'm going to show you quickly our last 4 games.
Right, Henry is stressed, people. Henry is stressed.
It is what it is. It's a standard day being a Tottenham fan. Look at our last. I don't know if you can share this quickly. Hold on. Present, share screen. This is when I'll be stressed. Look at our last 8 games. West Ham away, Forest, Newcastle, City, Arsenal, Liverpool and Burnley. I'll tell you what, though. I bet you we'll end up losing to West Ham, Forest, Newcastle, Burnley and Sheffield, and we'll beat City and Arsenal.
You ain't beating us.
Well, Man City, we beat them every year, so that's pretty much standard for us.
Yeah. Did you hear Pep when he said, well, I can't remember what somebody asked him, and he said, yeah, score a goal at White Hart Lane or something. Like, it was fun. Pep's a bad man in press conferences, man. He don't care more than you believe. I am happy. No, we will be there. We will be there. We will be there. Yeah, bro, that guy just don't care. I love him. I think he's class. Yeah, but them 8 games, you ain't winning any of them. Maybe Sheffield United, because they'll probably be relegated.
You really think we're going to be that bad?
I think you'll finish 8th for a reason. You'll lose half your games, you'll win half. Well, you'll lose quite a lot of games, you'll win quite a lot of games, and you'll draw a few here and there. You ain't going to have loads of draws this season. It's either getting slapped or pamming someone.
I'm interested to see what Big Ange does, because I think he's going to do it. I reckon we'll. I think you're right. We'll concede a lot of goals as well. We'll win games like 4-3, 3-2, 2-1. It won't be like 3-0 convincing win, unless it's like Luton or flipping Sheffield United.
Who's this guy in the chat who's spamming fake fan? Mate, why don't you go and suck out that fake fan? What are you talking about? Go to 500 games and come back to me, you mill. Yeah, what are you chatting about? Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't see you. I didn't see you in Borisov away, mate. Yeah, or Ostersund away, Swansea away, Newcastle away. Didn't see you at any of them games, mate. How about that? Didn't see you at the 5-3 against Middlesbrough in the invincible season. Shut up, man. What are you chatting about, fake fan?
Oh,
and the funny thing is, yeah, he's probably not even an Arsenal fan. Yeah, he's probably just some milk. Yeah, and if he's a Chelsea fan, don't even test me on Chelsea knowledge, mate, because I know more about Chelsea than most Chelsea fans. I worked with Tony Roll for 15 years. Jesus Christ.
Why don't you go and suck out?
Oh, mate, these people are hilarious. I get it all down my Instagram because of the reels I put up. One of my reels is touching 1 million views. It's like 950,000 views every single day. You're a fake fan. Yeah, all right then, Nate. Yeah, how many games you been to? All right, Kwame, how many you been to? Like, do me a favour, shut up.
Kwame.
Fake fan. Yeah, like Kwame and Nate's. I get them every day, bruv. Like, real talk and Abdi's. Like, Abdi's, Kwame's and Nate's, yeah? Every single day in my chat. Hey, yeah, I'm Nate from Toronto. Okay, you're a fake fan. Okay, good one, mate. I don't stick to ice hockey. Like, real talk. Yeah, like, listen, I have an overseas audience. I live overseas. Yeah, but don't start chatting shit to people that have been to loads of games, know the history of the football club, just because you don't rate the manager. Like, how about
the football club on YouTube?
And then what they do is they try and dismiss you as well. Yeah, every single day. Yeah, somebody even put your moaning bastard, and you couldn't even spell bastard right. I put, if you're going to try and cuss me, mate, at least know how to spell bastard. Yeah, like, do you know what I mean? Every single day, bruv. Every single day. Yeah, another idiot turns up and reveals themselves. Yeah, or they go,
single man, reveal yourself.
Yeah, or they go, you're so negative. So I just reply to the odd one here and there now and go, what part of my factual information was the part that got you triggered? Yeah, and then they go, you're a prick. Okay, well, that didn't tell me what part it was, mate. They can't argue with factual information. Yeah, like,
facts don't care about your problems, mate.
Yeah, man. Like, people don't like facts. They'd rather live in mythical fantasy land, bruv. Like, end of the day, I didn't facts about the club. Yeah, I sound like Rafa. Facts about the club. Yeah, but end of the day, like, I ain't lost my head. I'm chill, bro. I'm chilling. I've got a mad ulcer on the side of my tongue. It's rubbing off my tooth. Yeah, and it's killing me. Yeah, but I'm still going to go and do the Man City watch along. I've still done this show. I've still done Rance's show. I'm just going through it. At the end of the day, people would rather just live off lies and vibes rather than actually face factual information. I had some geezer, Sheffield Wednesday. I'm not even lying. Sheffield Wednesday fan. Yeah, said, I'm a Sheffield Wednesday fan. And yeah, even though it hurt me in 93 when you won the cup double against us, yeah, and beat us in both finals. Yeah, I've got to say, you were the worst fan online. Yeah, and I was like, okay, cool. Yeah, he goes, no. He then carried on and said, yeah, what you've got to understand is a club like Sheffield Wednesday, I'd love to be in Arsenal's position. So I just replied, I said, well, good job I don't support Sheffield Wednesday then, isn't it, mate? Like,
man,
ain't my problem you support Sheffield Wednesday, mate. Like, ain't my fault. I support Arsenal Football Club, the third biggest in the country, one of the biggest on the planet, that have gone the longest in a decade without a trophy. This is our longest run without a trophy for a decade.
Well, 4 years.
Well, 3.5. It's the longest for a decade. 2014 Cup, 2015 Cup. That's 1 year. Yeah. 2017 Cup, 2020 Cup. Well, the next cup we can win is in February. That's now 4 years. Longest for a decade. So as soon as you say, oh, you're so toxic, or I go, in one of the reels I put, we've now gone 3 full seasons without winning anything. Sack them.
Well, yeah, but Lee, if you can't see what Arteta's doing, mate, you can go down the lane.
Yeah, I was like 3 full years without a trophy. But this is how dumb these people are.
Mate,
he won the FA Cup. Yeah, what part of full seasons didn't you understand, mate? Yeah, because he won that in a half season before the 3 full season. I swear, these people are the thickest people that are roaming the earth. Do you know back in the day, yeah, they were on the spectrum. Yeah, do you remember when you was at school, Henry? Yeah, you get like, they'd have the bus turn up and wheel them off to another school, yeah? Like now, that's the internet. Yeah, they're now all roaming free. Like, real talk, I'm not even lying. Yeah, so then when somebody comes along and just hits you with factual information, 3 full years without a trophy, longest trophy drought for a decade, 19 years without a title, the longest in our history, 29 years without a win in Europe. Yeah, what am I supposed to be knee sliding around the gaff for? Yeah, he's done 700 or 660 million or whatever it is, 650 million now. You better win the league. And then big up Northside, my boy as well, by the way. I watched his stream last night. I watched it on playback. I swear that geezer is one of the funniest blokes in the entire planet, right? And he was ripping apart all the fan cams on the Superfan channel, the self-proclaimed Superfan channel. One guy is on there saying, so Robbie's brother said, I can't remember the guy's name, said, so what's the bare minimum you'd accept this season? Oh, we have to win a major honour. So by major honour, he means Champions League or Premier League, yeah? Because this lot don't count the cups as major
even
honour.
though they turn up at the Charity Shield.
Swerking. But anyway, in the very next breath, he says, well, listen, you know, I don't think we've done enough yet. But I think that we could, as long as we get to the semis of the Champions League and we put up a title charge. Well, hold on, 30 seconds earlier, mate, you just said the bare minimums to win a major honour. But now you're saying you take second and semi-final. They make no sense. Yeah, do you know why? Because they're fucking liars. Yeah, none of these people back this manager. How they say on the internet they do. Yeah, deep down in their heart and soul, yeah, they know they're lying. And the fact and reality is, Kenny Ken was at Wembley at the weekend. Big up Kenny Ken. He said, soon as Cole Palmer scored that goal, it was a fire drill. Yeah, even when it got to penalties, even more people left. Why are you leaving? You just paid £100 for a ticket.
So a charity match.
They don't back it how they say they do. When we played Brighton, 30,000 walked out at 2-0. That's half the stadium. And let's be real with it. 4,000 in the stadium out of the 30,000 that are left were Brighton fans. So it's over half of our fans have left.
Not easily.
One way or the other, Henry, yeah? We're either going to be insane and we're going to win it, which I genuinely hope we do, yeah? Or it is going to be the peakest banter we have ever seen.
Yeah, but it's the history of the Emirates. The 3 biggest bottle jobs in Premier League history have all been Arsenal.
Yep.
2007, 2008, 5 points off the title. In the game, in the year Leicester won it, you were top of the league for a day. We weren't, but Tottenham bottled it last year.
Oh, mate, we put the pressure on apparently, but when you put the pressure on and finished on more points than we finished on last season, with a younger squad than we had last season, yeah, with Conte winning the league with more points than Man City did last season, apparently you bottled it. But when I say we bottled it, no, we're not allowed. Even though you had a younger squad, gained more points than we did last season, and Conte at Chelsea got more points than Pep last season. Oh, but they're unbelievable, mate. Yeah, well, how can we compete with them? Well, how did Wenger compete with Fergie then? Because he won 3 titles off of Fergie, didn't he?
Didn't you bottle it in, someone said 2003 as well?
We were 12 points clear. I think it was 12 points clear. Maybe it was 2003. Big up Jez in the chat. Jez, no. Big up Jez. Make sure you sub to Jez's channel, people. Yeah, maybe it was the following year because we were 10 or 12 points clear of Man United at one point in a season. I think it was 2003. 02-03, I think. Yeah, but at the end of the day, enough of the excuses. Enough of the excuses. We have to win. Do you actually think we will win anything this season? Like, real talk. Like, I know you're Tottenham, but me and you are cool, yeah? And you're not deluded as a Tottenham fan, yeah? And we've known each other a long time, and you're my pal, I'm your pal, yeah? Right? Do you actually think we're actually going to win anything?
I think you'll win the FA Cup. I don't think you're strong enough to win the Champions League. because a lot of your squad haven't actually got any Champions League experience. Right? I don't think Saka's ever. Who the hell was Uncle Fester?
You. I don't know why he's calling you Uncle Fester, but big up Luke.
I don't think you'll win. I don't think you'll win the league because Man City are too strong. The Champions League, you haven't got the experience in that, and I think you'll win the FA Cup.
But I keep seeing people say we're getting to the Champions League semi. That's the bare minimum for Arsenal in the Champions League. I don't get where they get this confidence from. We've been to 2 semis in our life. One, we progressed to the final and lost to Barca. Still hurts me. Yeah, but the other semi we got to, again, with a younger squad than we've got now, we got absolutely pammed by Man United. Ronaldo scored a 40-yard free kick past Almunia. Rooney, Tevez, Ronaldo up front. But people are saying, oh, but it's the first year back in. We could surprise if we get a good run. It's if. Hope, 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 hope. When can we actually say, no, the time is now, without being jumped on? Deliver or fuck off. It's as simple as that. Deliver or leave. And do you know what, yeah? I said this on the podcast with Kenny and Jez, who's in the chat. Big up, Jez, man. Arteta said that he actually contemplated leaving. Yeah, and I don't think he's chatting rubbish. Like, I'll call him out when he's chatting crap. Yeah, I actually genuinely think he wanted to leave. Yeah, because he realised failure was last season. That was a failure. You were leading that league all the way. Your decisions, part of the reason, not all of the reason, but some of his decisions were part of the reason that we didn't win that league. Yeah, and I rate him for saying that because now he's put the pressure on himself. So if he don't win it this season, or win anything this season, I fully expect him to leave. Yeah.
What's the bare minimum for you this season?
Win the league. Enough talking. Win the title, mate. Win the league. If you don't, sack him. He should be sacked anyway.
What about if he gets second and a trophy?
If he wins a trophy, cool. That's all it's about, Henry. Trophies. I'll take the League Cup. Yeah, and finish 6th. Because I couldn't care less about Champions League. I'm being straight up honest.
No, I know. Yeah, I'm the same. We get into Champions League and don't.
What's the point? We've been in 22 times, or 20 times, sorry. 21st time now, I think. We've been to one final. Oh, but the landscape was different back then. What a load of rubbish. We're in the strongest league in the world. We've got the most money in this league than any other league.
Most competitive.
Yeah, we've done nearly 700 million quid. This is full season. You better win the league. Yeah, but having said that, the aim of the game is trophies. And I can't sit on here bleating on about trophies. And if we come 3rd or 4th or 5th or 6th, yeah, it's irrelevant to me because at the end of the day, we ain't ever going to win the Champions League. We ain't got the mentality for it. Yeah, our fans are just happy to be there. Goosebumps under the lights at the carpet, like getting the bin.
Our second home.
Yeah. Our second home. Yeah, good one. But if we win a League Cup and finish 6th, cool. We won a trophy, mate. Yeah, when we won the league under the Cup double in '93 under George Graham. Yeah, again, Jez in the chat helped me out. Was it 10th or 12th we finished? I think it was 12th. I think we finished.
I'd happily take finishing 7th or 8th and getting the FA Cup. I'd take 10th for an FA Cup.
Cup is a cup, and that's why when people want to sit there and dismiss Man United winning the League Cup last season, saying that we've had a better season, yeah, I'm like, you're taking the mick. What's the difference between finishing 2nd and finishing 5th this season? Because you all qualify for Champions League.
Nothing.
What's the difference? You've all qualified, so now win a cup. Yeah, now 10th. There you go. Big up the chat. Big up Jez as well. Yeah, win a cup. Yeah, if you ain't going to win the title, at least have a go at it. Yeah, but if you don't win the title, having a go at it, at least pick up a cup along the way. And that is why I will always say George Graham's our greatest ever manager. Yeah, that guy, the longest he went without a trophy was 1 year. 1 year.
Yeah, it's unreal. It's like Guardiola, that.
So I'm saying, yeah, it's a joke. But the way our fans are acting, mate, it's like we're the greatest. If you go and watch, right, go and watch Northside stream. It's now in 17 minutes long, yeah? Go and watch it. They're all standing there on these fan cams saying, oh, yeah, we're going to win our Champions League
What's the channel called?
Huh?
What's the channel called? Northside?
Northside LDM. Yeah? Trust me, mate. That stream was the most elite stream I've watched for a while. Yeah, because he don't care. He was going nuts all the way through it. But you know what he did? He systematically broke down their crap. Because in 1 second, they're saying, we have to win a major honour. Then in the next seconds, they're saying, well, I'll take a title charge in Champions League semi. Well, where's the major honour then? they're full of crap. And then when somebody like me calls it out, or somebody like him calls it out and says, no, actually, it's about time we deliver, mate. Yeah, I couldn't care less about major honour. I just want an honour. Give me a League Cup all day long. I would rather Man United season last season than Arsenal's.
Every day of the week.
Thank you. Day out of Wembley, twice. Chance to win 2 trophies, you win 1. Okay, cool, it didn't quite go to plan. You've gifted your neighbours. Obviously, that's a different scenario because you wouldn't be on for a treble. Yeah, but at the same time, 2 days out of Wembley, 2 chances to win a trophy. You win 1. Now you have to, and you qualify for Champions League anyway. Who had the better season? They finished just behind us in 3rd place, and they won a cup. They had a better season. I'm sorry, I don't care how anyone's trying to dress this up. Yeah, they had a better season.
You got something to say. Look, this is what this is what we won, and we've got something to show for it. I don't.
Why does everyone take a piss out of Harry Kane? Because he ain't won anything. Everyone takes a piss out of Harry Kane because he ain't won anything.
And then they'll still take the piss even if he wins in Germany. Oh, it's a pony league. The only way he'll get respect, mate, is if he wins that Champions League.
Yeah.
It's the only way. The only way he'll get it.
But this is my point. Harry Kane didn't win anything. Let's all laugh at Harry Kane. Ha, ha, ha. Yeah? But if it stayed and this season you won the League Cup, well, now you can't laugh at him. So now you have to go somewhere else. But then it's the League Cup. That's beneath a club like Arsenal. The superfan owner told us that. Yeah, so I fully expect them not to do any watch-alongs or any content for the League Cup this season. Yeah, because they say it's beneath a club like Arsenal. But then they're all sitting there on their shows, right? They're all sitting there on their shows going, and even the channel owner who said the League Cup's beneath us said, yeah, my expectation, because they went for every competition and where we should finish and what their expectations are, even sat there and said the audacity after standing there, yeah, saying that the League Cup is beneath a club like Arsenal. His bare minimum for the League Cup this season is semi-final. Why? You don't care about that cup. And that's what I'm saying. They chat smack. Yeah, and as soon as I sit there and say, no, ain't about finishing semi-finals. It ain't about finishing second. It's about actually winning something. Yeah, then you get bombarded with idiots that just go, oh, but it's about progression. Tell me when you get a trophy for that. You don't. Yeah, it winds me up, mate, but I'm fighting a losing battle, bro. Like, I know I am. All right, big up Chike in the chat. Uncle Fester 100%. Was a character played by some actor back in the 60s. Also starting school at the end of the month. Cannot wait. Yeah, can't. Big up to you, Chike, man. Good luck to Man City tonight. I'm going to do a watch along on the 2nd channel in a minute. Big up to you, my guy. Big up my darling Sophie in the chat as well. 17 months. Jeez, go on, girl. Thank you. Appreciate it. We need a top striker to win the title. 100% agree with you.
That's the only thing I think you're missing. If you were to get a number 9 that would bag 20 a season, I think you'd do it. But at the moment, that's what separates the two teams.
But according to our fans, mate, we don't, because Man City won the league without a striker for 2 years in a row.
Do you know why Man City won the league?
Because they got the best manager and they got an elite mindset.
It's because when it comes to
but you can have the best manager. Fergie was a better manager than Wenger will ever be. Yeah, but you know what? Wenger found a way. He had the mindset and found a way. And that way was go and recruit cheap French players, because we had the market on the French players because of him. We were ahead of the curve, changed the diet, all of that stuff, yeah? And he found a way. We were stronger, yeah? We were more powerful. We were quicker, yeah? Good signings, Mark Overmars, players like that, Wiltord. We had like top players. Vieira for 3 million. Like, I know it's a different market now. Find a way, mate. Yeah, Simeone found a way against Real Madrid and Barca. Find a way. Real Madrid and Barca can outspend them. They finished on the same amount of goals scored last season out there. He is Barcelona, but apparently he plays negative football. But Barca walked a title. Yeah, Real Madrid scored 5 goals more than both of them. But apparently Atleti play negative football. So had they scored the same amount of goals as the champions then, and 5 less than Real Madrid? Because it's another fallacy. It's another load of bullshit. It is another thing that's on the internet. Oh, it's negative football. And I'll tell you what, God forbid Arteta leaves this football club. Because if you go to that Insta reel I'm waffling about earlier, the amount of people that say, yeah, but if he leaves, we're like, nobody can do better. We might as well fold the club if he leaves, mate. Yeah, we'll go backwards. We'll have to rip it up and start all this again and build a whole new... No, hold on. Tommy Tuchel walked into Chelsea with a team that was a disarray. And he galvanised them and got them Champions League win. Yeah, Conte walked into a team that finished 10th and won them a title. Yeah? So if Arteta does leave or does get sacked, doesn't mean that we have to throw out all of the players we've got. Because we've got some really talented footballers here.
Ancelotti,
Simeone, top manager. Bro, I swear down, if we had Simeone this season, I'd be sitting here with chest saying, right, we're on for Champions League and League. Yeah, on for Champions League and League. Because you know what? He's a bastard. Yeah, he's a shit.
He knows how to win.
He knows how to win. And he ain't going to namby-pamby anyone. He ain't just going to keep overplaying players. He don't care who you are. Bro, he had Griezmann sat on the bench for 3 months last season. Yeah? Do you know what I'm saying? This guy don't care, bro. And that's the difference between winning and not winning. Yeah, when you've got it's nice vibes. I've seen people sit there, genuinely, real talk, the same fan channel, which is a massive issue, sit there and say, we don't want Mbappe, yeah, because that, we don't want to upset the vibes in the dressing room. We've got Nketiah. Same channel.
Hang on.
Don't want Mbappe. He'll upset the vibes in the dressing room.
We don't want Kylian Mbappe, who's probably top 3 players in the world right now.
Just saying. This is factual information. I'm not lying. Bro.
Mate, we don't want Kylian Mbappe.
He'll upset the vibes in the dressing room, mate.
Mate. Hang on.
Vibes in the dressing room. That's what it's about. We've got a dog. Do I let you have a dog?
Called Win.
Yeah. Bro, have you seen it? I'm going to wrap this up in a minute because I'm 11 minutes late for my own watch along. Yeah, but big up to everyone inside. Still 1,200 in it. Smash the like button. We ain't got enough likes, people. We're not even on 400 yet. Make sure you sub to Henry's channel as well. Link in the title. Make sure you follow me. I'll throw you straight into my watch along for Man City game in a minute as well. Yeah, on the second channel. Sub to that as well. Nearly on 19k. But, bro, Edu and Arteta invited every single player and their families into the Colney training ground, yeah, to sit them all down with a post-it note to write motivational messages to put up on the board. So now the players can walk into that particular room and see all the motivational messages from the families. Yeah, what's that all about? Is this a nursery? Is this a creche? Yeah, did you see the thing with Timber? We've got a blacked out Premier League trophy. Yeah, blacked out Premier League trophy. And there's a picture of Edu and Timber having a conversation, looking at the trophy. And Edu apparently said, yeah, it's blacked out for a reason, but we're going to make it shine by winning it. So they've got a fake mocked up, blacked out Premier League trophy sat there at Colney. They've got post-it notes on the board. They've got a dog there. Mate, this club ain't serious, mate.
That's
this club is not serious. Do they do this crap at Madrid? No. That's the club they smashed the stadium down to be like. Barca don't do this, although Barca are falling off a wagon, mate. I can't lie. Yeah,
they're doing anything for the money, mate. Anything for the money. Man City don't do that.
Man City had the actual Premier League trophy, the FA Cup, and the Champions League all lined up. Do you remember Grealish had it on his Instagram or whatever? Yeah. Our aim this season is for Winter. Make sure he's not shitting and pissing around Colney. He has to do it in the corner, in the not what the little litter tray or whatever you want to call it. Yeah. Everyone say hi to Declan. Yeah. You got carpool karaoke with what's his name? Frimpong. Yeah, let's do carpool karaoke.
Why is Wilshere there?
Yeah, Wilshere's our under 18s manager.
Listen,
Martin Odegaard doing up motivational speeches for the under 18s before their cup final, FA Cup final.
And he 30 years, is he retired?
Yeah, he retired time ago. He's our under 18s. He's our manager.
One of the most overrated footballers I've ever seen.
Man, he dunked on you enough times.
Yeah, one season, that was it.
He wasn't overrated. He was a top player. He was just injured all the time. But there's reasons for that. But anyway, we won't go into them and that. But anyway, Martin Odegaard doing up motivational speeches. Yeah, to the under 18s before the cup final against West Ham last season, the youth cup final. Then we go and get pammed 5-0.
Was that at the Emirates?
I don't know where it was. Yeah, our women's team got pammed. Well, I say pammed. They lost in the 120th minute of a Champions League semi-final
Wolfsburg
at home to Wolfsburg, and then we bottled the title. It was a clean sweep.
The history of the Emirates, mate.
Martin Odegaard making out that he sings that stupid song under his breath and gets goosebumps and realizes how lucky he was growing up as a kid to now be walking out of the Emirates as the captain. Fucking tell me.
He was at Real Madrid. Have some shame.
Do you know what I'm saying?
But this is the biggest club in the world.
Bro, this fan base love all of that. It's emotions, it's vibes, it's a connection to the club. Oh my day, it was 5-1. Sorry, my bad. We did score. Yeah. But it's an emotional, oh my God, it gets in their feelings. Oh my God, the dog. We need the dog to have its own Instagram page. The amount of times I've seen that. We need more win content. No, we actually need to win. Bro, it's mad. It is actually mad. But this club ain't serious, mate. And until we get rid of a lot of this fan base, which we can't, so we have to get rid of the hierarchy. Yeah, pretty much all of them. Yeah, this ain't ever changing. I'd love for a Qatari or a Saudi or someone's come by Arsenal, mate. Yeah,
anyone who wants to spend money.
And you know what? The only other thing I will say here is if Qataris or Saudis come and buy Tottenham and you actually win stuff, like win a league, maybe then, just then, this fan base will wake up. But even then, they'll make excuses probably. Oh, but they got Qatari, a whole state's backing them. Forgetting conveniently, we're sponsored by the Emirates. Yeah, good one. And on that bombshell, oh yeah, sorry, I forgot. We did Zinchenko's baby reveal, gender reveal at the Emirates as well. Did you see that?
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. This club ain't serious. Are Real Madrid doing this? They're not, are they?
What makes him so entitled as well?
Bro, he's the perfect signing for Arsenal because Arsenal's a virtue signaling merch range. Yeah, he's the perfect candidate to represent the virtue signaling side of it. Yeah, the guy's a melt, absolute melt. Yeah, my mate said to me the other day, he said, "Why do Arsenal end up with all the bitches at their club? Why do Arsenal end up with the bitches, the footballers that are bitches? Why? Because we only sign them types of players. Hence why we don't want an Mbappe or a Neymar. They'll upset the vibes in the dressing room because they'll come in and go, what the fuck you talk? We're winning, mate. Yeah? Mad. Anyway, what you got coming up, bro? Because I'm nearly 20 minutes late for my watch along.
Yeah, if anyone wants to subscribe, I'm live.
What do you mean if anyone wants to subscribe? Subscribe to him. Not if, when.
Yeah, when people subscribe, if they do want to do that. Live first watch song of the season, Sunday, away to Brentford. That's got a banana skin written all over it. It's going to be a tough game. And tomorrow there'll be a couple of transfer videos coming out. Who are we going to get replace Kane? So yeah, if anyone wants to, big up yourself.
You'll probably end up with Balogun. You could do worse. He's better than Richarlison. Which better than Richarlison. Listen, I'm going live, people, on Lee Reacts. As soon as there's over 1,000 people here, hammer the like button. Sub to Henry. We'll be back on Monday after his team get pammed by Brentford. And yeah, man, it's going to throw you straight into my watch along. I'm going to go and drain the main vein. I'm going to spray a load of antiseptic stuff over this ulcer, and then I'm going to go again for 2 more hours. So yeah, come join us. And yeah, we're out of here, people. It's been emotional. Adios, amigos. I'll tear in.